Hi. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to make beautiful vowels and what to do with your consonants. Now, I will preface this by saying, depending on the genre of the music you're going to choose to sing, it's going to be a little bit different as to how you use your vowels. But good standard singing will embrace certain open vowels, and if you learn that, then you can do whatever you want with other genres, but you'll always know how to make those good, beautiful, warm vowels that everybody loves to hear. Now, you may not have paid any attention to this before when you're listening to music, but you'll realize quickly how important these beautiful vowels are that you're using. Okay, it doesn't matter so much how something is going to sound today while we're working on our vowels and our consonants. We're going for feel. We're going for what these vowels feel like because we want to create the right mouth position when we are making our vowels. Now, they are the basic vowels you learned in school. Actually, the system that I use is called phonetics, and phonetics is the study of sound. So it's not how a vowel is spelled, it's how a vowel sounds. Now, each of us, coming from different parts of the country, different parts of the world, we're all going to have a little bit different pronunciation on things. So I'm going to give you some key words that most people will pronounce correctly, and most people will pronounce the same, so that you can always have a key word that's going to help you determine what a vowel should sound like. Our favorite vowel that we absolutely love to use because it's our most open vowel is ah. All right, the vowel ah that we want to talk about is the vowel that is used in this word, and I'm going to spell it right out here in front of me. So we pronounce that word. Most people say it correctly when they speak that word. Okay, I would say that word father. Father. There's my ah vowel, and it's the most nice open vowel that we get to sing, and it's absolutely a beautiful warm vowel. Ah. Now, in English, we use that vowel a lot, and we also use it in something called diphthongs, and diphthongs are a combination of two sounds. The first sound gets the majority of the emphasis, and the little tiny sound at the end gets just a little bit of emphasis. So a word like light, light, that's an ah. Light. Hear that little secondary sound that goes in there? How about another ah word? How. How now, brown cow? How. So when you sing ah. How. All right, so you'll understand this a little bit more as we get into it. But I wanted to explain to you a little bit about diphthongs. We have 5 major diphthongs in English that we use. Let's talk about the other vowels. Ah is our first one. O. Now, O is the diphthong. O. That is the way that we use the second vowel in English. O. All right, but we want to be able to sing that first part of the sound. Oh. When we sing, we come across that word. So that word would be like in go, no, and then ah, oh, ooh. Our next vowel is eh. Now, what I want you to aim for is when you say it in this word. H-E-A-D. You say that word. When I say that word, it sounds like head. He, eh. Not hid. Hid. I hit my head. Okay, it's head. That's going to be our nice singing vowel. Ah, o, oo, e. This is our tricky one because e tends to be very small. When we make our mouth position is very small, and we tend to go wide. E. Those are the vowels that we're going to concentrate on. Ah, o, oo, e, ah. Back to ah. Okay, now the thing about all of these vowels, when you're singing, they all have the same basic mouth position. And in order to learn that mouth position, I think it's easiest to start with the vowel ah. So remember when I had you put your hands here and relax your jaw open. Ah, oh, e, ah. Watch how my tongue moves. On E, it is going to move up a little bit. It is going to close. It's always going to touch the back of my teeth, but it's going to stay nice and open because I'm keeping my jaw open. All right, so watch again and do it with me. Ah, oh, e, ah. Now that sounds pretty funny when I'm just speaking it. What about if I sing it? I'm going to do it on a short scale. So, ah, e, ah. You try that with me. Ah, o, e, ah. Ready? Ah, e, ah. Let's try it again. Ah, e, ah. Now remember, we're going for feel. We're going for what it feels like to have the jaw dropped, what it feels like to have the tongue just sitting relaxed in the mouth. And don't worry so much at this point about what it sounds like, all right? If I can encourage you not to worry, because I'm sure it's different than what you're used to. And at first it might seem a little bit too open to you, but believe me, when we get into singing songs, this is going to be a nice, warm vowel sound. Let's try it again. I'm starting on G. Here we go. I'm also trying not to have too much vibrato, so you might listen for that too. I'm going to slow this down so we can see each one of these vowels. Let's add the ooh in there. We're going to do this all on one note. Try again. Okay, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't sing these kind of vowels in a song. But you just wait till we work on our songs, and when I ask you to make that drop jaw position for a vowel like E, you'll know how to come to an E rather than E. You can tell one sounds good and one doesn't sound so good. So what we're aiming for is these nice round vowels, all right? So we're going to practice going up the scale, and we're going to do ah, o, e, ah, okay? Now that tongue is going to get in the way on E. There's no question about that, but just do the best you can to let it just relax and lay flat. And we're going to go up the scale doing our vowels. Ah, e, ah. Ah, e, ah. Ah, e, ah. Ah, e, ah. Keep it open. Same position. Good. How'd you do? Let's do a few going down. Just let it get breathy on the bottom. Don't push it. We don't ever want you to push in your lower range, or in your higher range for that matter, but you're going to have more of a tendency to want to push in your lower ranges, particularly women and tenors and young singers. You're going to want to start to push down there. Don't do it. Just go to air. Ah, rather than ah, getting that throaty kind of a push. Good. Those are our basic vowels, and we're going to keep working on those, but this is an introduction for you so that you know how I would like you to create those vowels. Nice drop jaw, tongue sitting in the bottom of the mouth, touching the back of the teeth. All right? Okay, let's talk for a minute here about consonants as well. Just a few pitfalls that we have with consonants. We can only sing on vowels. When it comes to consonants, they're not singable, except, I mean, you might think of an could be singable, but it's really not just a consonant. Okay, so like a t, you can't sing on it. D, you can't sing on it. B, you can't hold out a sound. So what we use our consonants for is more of a percussive feeling, and to let our audience know what words we're singing. But we want to keep them very clean. We want to keep them very tight. So a word like, check yourself on this word, a word like strength, spell it out right here. Make sure you're not leaking a lot of air. Make sure you're not saying strength. Okay, you're gonna have to listen to yourself on this. It should be nice and tight. It should be strength, strength. Hear how that T needs to be nice and tight? You'll find out more about this when we work on Vocai. We're going to be able to apply our consonants and apply our vowels. That's what those exercises are really great for. And our breathing and our phrasing and all the things that we need to be able to practice. When you sing a word, let's say the word cat, the cat came back, rather than say the cat came back, you're going to sing the cat came, put your T with the next word. The cat came back. All right, practice that. The cat came back. So that the consonant always goes to the beginning of the next word. That way we can sing on the vowel fully and then just move the consonant to the beginning of the next word. And it's going to give us more opportunity to really be able to sing out those vowels. The vowels I'm teaching you are just standard American English. I know that we have people watching from all over the world, but just so you know what our reference point is for this. And they're based on vowels from Italian singing and those nice warm open vowels. So I'm sure that depending on your dialect and the genre you want to sing, absolutely embrace that and just apply the idea that your vowels are going to be nice and open and beautiful and warm, and practice the way that I'm doing it with these standard vowels and see how you can apply that to your own dialect. We're going to work on this a lot more as we work on master classes and we work on Vocai. So now you'll know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about nice open vowels and nice tight consonants.